What is going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me know where you're tuning in from. It is Friday today. It is a good day today, and we have some... Hey, cheese! Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm liking that. It is a good day today. We have a special episode for you today. We've got a special guest. We have got some better TA today. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let's have a look. So we've got Stano. Hi, man, in advance. Hello, Stano. How's it going? Happy Friday to you, my friend. Elizabeth says, basically, hello. Stano has a question already. Stink Foef says, you'll get there. I don't know. Asgard says, buongiorno. Buongiorno to you, Asgard. Happy Friday. Nadim says, happy Friday to all. Dana says, hey, NJ. Dean Stowe says, good day from under. Biscoglio says, yo. And Ryan says, UK crew in the house. Well, guys, we've got a lot of stuff to discuss today. We're going to go through Bitcoin and Ethereum as we usually do. We're going to talk about the latest pieces of information that are affecting crypto. Pretty much today's episode is going to be about how all the celebrities in the last bull run are basically all broke now. So yeah, let's get straight into it. We're gonna have a quick look at the market, then I'm gonna bring on TraderSZ. Have a look at a few more comments in the meantime. We got Crypto Tiger saying, yo bud, cheers from Cape Town. Bam Bam says, sup NJ and SC. What's up, guys? Listen, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash the likes, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. A lot of you guys that are watching these shows aren't subscribed to the channel, which I find bizarre as fuck. You guys should be subscribed. I come on live every day, Monday to Friday at 12:15 p.m. UK time. It's a show that you don't want to miss. So make sure, look, we've got 83 people watching, 87 people watching, 90 people. Jeez Louise. Make sure you smash those likes up. It supports the channel. It helps me come live for you every single day. And Naim says, Juma Mubarak, brother. And as he says, Zoo done a runner. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get those like spikes. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. It's a good day today. Let's throw a quick tweet out there saying, I'm live with @TraderSZ. SC will be jumping on in just a second, guys. In just a second. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. You guys are going to get some sexy Bitcoin Ethereum analysis. 97 people watching and 34 likes. Is this a joke? Come on, NJ Army, SC Army. We can do it. We're nuking BTC, but we're going to smash up these likes. So smash up the likes. Do it. Do it. The quicker you guys do it, the quicker SC is going to come on and smash Bitcoin for you guys. Okie dokie artichoke. Okay. So what's going on today? Bitcoin at 21k. ETH at 1.1k. Over the last 7 days, this has not been very good. We're 30% down on Bitcoin, nearly 40% down on Ethereum. Whew, BNB down 25%, Cardano down 21.6%, XRP down 18%, Solana down 20%, whew, Doge down 28%. We're going to talk about Doge today. There's a few things to talk about. You know what? Maybe we have a couple of trade setups coming up. You know, when the market is this down, there might be an opportunity to trade this market. But you know what? Let me not waste anyone's time. We're going to keep smashing the likes, so I'm going to bring SC on now, and as he comes on and introduces himself, make sure you smash up those likes, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's get ready for a sexy episode. Let's go. Hello, sir. Yo, what's poppin', my G?
Aye.
Hey, what's going on?
Chilling, bro. What you saying?
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do a more appropriate intro. Hello, SC. Tell us in it. Tell us how.
We gotta spark up a fag first.
All right, hold on. I got my vape in it. Man, stopped smoking a while ago. Still, it's a bit tense. No, but hold on. Tell us in it. Tell us how Bitcoin's going to zero, my bro. Just tell us in it. Fuck it.
What are you
Like,
talking about, man? All-time high right now. We're
all-time
going to
high
all-time high.
for the
All-time high.
Bears.
On
All-time
the
high for the
inverted
Bears.
chart. On the inverted chart, we're going to all-time highs.
Mashallah, mashallah. It's a good Friday today, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm good, fam.
Yeah?
Good. It's tired. My market's got me tired. No sleep.
Bro, you have been killing this market lately, bro. Everybody has seen how you have had this market in sync and how you have had this market intact. And so many people are confused, you know. So many people want to know how you've done it. So I was thinking, after we did a bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum, maybe if you were okay with it, we could ask you a couple of questions about your trading, about how you got into it. We'll keep it brief, but, you know, just something for the people that have joined in, you know?
Yeah, well, I'll answer as much as I can. So
Perfect, perfect. So I think I've made you the host. Would you like to share your screen?
yeah, I think that's shared. Can you see it?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay. So what's first? Lead the way.
Okay,
So
so guys, can everyone see SC screen, Bitcoin? Yeah, we can see it, dude. We can see it. I will let you take the mic, bro. We're looking pretty fucked.
so I'll just do a basic overview. I mean, I think most know my views anyway, but just for the stream. So it's a little bit of an update. I did with XO yesterday. Boy. So basically, I mean, I think I've done most of my moves now. I'm done more or less shorting for now. This is a time where I'm relaxing now. This is where my shit posting increases
Yeah.
and my trading decreases. But this is also the time where others try increasing their trading frequency because they want to make up for their losses, which is the wrong approach. I think the best approach is, if you've been wrecked, relax, step back.
Yeah.
Okay, reassess when the market is optimal again, or when it favors your trade plan, then step in. It makes no difference now. All you want to do is make it back quick. If you really want to recover, then step back, let the market show you the way, however long it takes. Otherwise, if you're doing the same thing right now, you're not even going to have enough capital to come back. So capital preservation is what's needed right now. So right now, I don't know what's going to happen. Could we bounce and then drop? Could this be the low? Could we just nuke from here? No clue. But all I can do is plan. And I plan for all scenarios, and when I get my triggers, then I step in. Until then, when the conditions are high probability, then I step in, and that's it. So know what kind of environment are you in. I think we squeeze, but what I think or what the market does are two separate things. I gotta remember that as well. So right now, what do we do? So like I said, what could happen, and it's gonna be a repeat of yesterday with it. So anyway, but regardless, repetition is good.
No, definitely.
So more or less.
Definitely. I
And
think
more or
a
less,
lot of people are struggling right now. I think a lot of people are seriously underwater. I think a lot of people aren't really expected to get an idea of how low the market can actually go. So I think there's a lot of fear and uncertainty right now.
Certainly, but I think the real problem is it's not the market that's the problem. Your voice. Yeah, I'll keep forgetting. I'm watching you on the video YouTube. So I'm getting a delay. So the real problem is the people themselves. It's not the market. Ask yourself, why are you struggling? Turn off the charts. Ask yourself, why are you struggling? You're struggling because you don't know what you're doing. First, learn what to do. Then when you learn what to do, you won't struggle because you'll be prepared. There's me laughing in a bear market. Why? But it's taking me 10 years to get to that stage. So don't be emotional. Accept the market will do what it wants, not your bull thesis all the time. People want. If it's going to go down, go with it. If it's going to go up, go with it. If it's going to range, accept it, go with it. Go with what the market conditions. So have a plan for a range bound market, have a plan for a bull market, and have a plan for a bear market before you even open the charts the next time. And then once you've done that, you'll be in a better position than 99% of people. So right now, my plan is, well, one is I don't know. I'm leaning towards more range bound to a bounce, but it doesn't matter. So what do I do in this situation? Well, all I can say is if it breaks below here, so let's start off with one thesis. Okay, what if this is going to go down? Firstly, where am I wrong? Where am I going to target first, or where am I wrong? More or less, I mean, I'd say around the midpoint. I'm eyeballing this, okay? It's not exact. It's just eyeballing a level around the 16, whatever, okay? It doesn't have to get exact, As long as they catch a large chunk of this,
Yeah.
that's all. We start off with a bearish scenario, get the worst out of the way with. So overall, I think possible scenarios would be okay. Possibly something like this. And if that happens, then that's my range. So what I do is, to simplify that, I break it down into little pieces. And when I break it down to little pieces, I can catch a bull run, but I'll do it in pieces, in segments. So I'll do it in ranges. So part of my bull run is catching it from there towards there. If the market wants to continue higher and reclaims, then I'll play it from there towards there. If it wants to reclaim higher than this, then I can play it from there towards there. So I'm getting in, I'm getting out, while I'm banking my profits, not hodling, because hodling is the problem for most of you. Yes, hodling is good for those that don't know how to trade, but at the same time, hodling, the hodling is only successful if you know how to take profits. Hodling on its own means nothing. Knowing when to step into hodl and when to take profits it comes with two sides to it, the profit taking side as well. So if you're not doing the profit taking side, then you can say hodl all you want, it means fuck all. Let's accept that fact. Most of you are in the position you're in because you haven't taken profits. And if you don't know how to take profits, then learn how to, if you do take profit, learn how to get back in, because that sorts that fear FOMO issue out. So all this comes down to being prepared, planning before you even look at a chart, or plus buy. Sort those out, then you can step in. My way of sorting it is splitting into ranges, playing one range to level. Even though I'm still catching the bull market, in fact, I'll probably make more, because if I catch this from there towards there, and then it starts pulling back from there, and then it comes back down, I buy it again, I probably played 3-4 times the bull market move by getting in and out. I'm not saying in and out scalping, but on a macro view, that's a large chunk. That's how I played it. I played it from there towards there. Didn't know it. I got stopped at twice there, but those gains were more than enough. And when you got to a high probability play like this, step back in. So I probably caught someone catching all this move. I probably caught it just in this leg here by taking profits, came back in, taking profits, came back in.
Whew.
Making sense so far?
The alpha that you're dropping right now, bro, I don't even know if I could take it, fam. Real talk. This genuinely feels like one of the lessons that I had in 2018. It's the beautiful thing with SC. SC has the ability to say something 10 times, and each time he's saying it, it feels like it's a new thing that you're learning. So I hope, look, there's 175 people watching here. I hope you guys are taking notes. We've spoken about capital preservation. We've spoken about how to tackle a range in the bull market or the bear market, how planning is key. And you're hearing it from the mentor himself. This guy is the guy that taught me pretty much everything that I know. And I've still got so many years worth of knowledge to get from this guy. And I know all of you guys feel the same way as well. I can see a lot of questions coming in the chat, but just hold your questions for now. Let SC carry on doing what he's doing. We're going to have a little 10-minute discussion in about 5-6 minutes after he finishes Bitcoin and ETH, and then we'll crack on. SC, please.
So now that I've identified where my ranges are, now could it be the case where this is the bottom, like I said? So could this be the bottom? Could this be the bottom, or this, or even come into here? No clue. I don't care either. I'll play both sides. If you're just looking to buy, this is where leverage trading helps a bit. But I mean, I'm gonna approach it from how I do it, and I don't care if I spot buy or not. So I'm saying my perspective, because I don't know where the bottom's gonna be. Okay, so what I would do is, so if it does break here, then this is the ultimate range because of this consolidation here, which was the range. This consolidation, when it broke out, it formed this leg, hence a range. So I'll play from there towards there, split that big one into two, and then here to there's there. So if the market breaks down below here, I know what I'm targeting. There no somebody saying no sound in the chat.
No, I think I think that's just him, bro. I think that's just him.
Okay.
Jack, bro, turn your volume up, bro.
Okay, so what I do is we've got range support. On some exchanges, we have hit all-time high, previous all-time high. So if you make a clean breakdown and hold below, then I know probability-wise market's going to go towards there next. So I play it towards there. It doesn't have to be exact, but at least I catch something. Same thing that happened here. I look for it here. If it's going to continue lower, I'm going to play it towards there. And that is it. Again, if it comes towards here, starts bouncing, then I look for longs, play it towards the midpoint of here, or some sort of support that's established. If it gets below here, that I will only know when it happens. Or if it happens, play it towards there, and then there. And I'll keep playing this range until we either reclaim back above here. Then that's a deviation. That's a positive sign. Then I can go toward whatever the range high is. and then mark the ranges up higher as I've opened. If it breaks below here, then I'll do the same thing again. So I already know what I'm going to do because I've broken down my areas of business. I've planned exactly what is my trigger, where am I wrong, and where am I targeting way before it's happened. And then I let the market tell me when it gives me the trigger, and then I step in. Till then, I don't need to guess this is the low, that's the low. Who cares? I'm block out all emotions. But again, the only time you've got emotions is if you're emotional investor huddling, which you're probably already down. So listen, let's accept what's happened. If you're not gonna change, you're never gonna make money anyway. Even if there is a massive bull run again to new all-time highs, you will still be in the same position because you won't take profit. And that's it. We've proven ourselves with people that we thought were smart, they're down billions. It's just human nature, isn't it? Human nature will never change. It actually takes a really strong person mentally to overcome basic human emotions. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It takes fucking discipline and heart to really overcome human emotions.
You're telling me,
this is why only a few people make money in trading.
Yeah,
the really big players, only a few. I'm not even big. I'm small fish compared to these guys, but I make enough for myself, which I'm happy with, and I just do my thing. Everybody took the piss when I was shorting it. Who's taking the piss now? I probably exactly, but you don't listen to them because why you get influenced by somebody that's just human.
Yeah, 100.
And those same people taking the piss, where are they now? While they were laughing, we just raked in this whole leg down. You can't see the level. You don't need to see the levels of prices. I just showed you where exactly are. Again, it comes back to the part. Learn how to read the market. You won't need to see the levels.
Guys,
you're looking for signals. That's the problem first and foremost. You're looking for signals. I've shown you exactly why are these levels and where they are, but you're already coming back, which you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Chat, don't piss SC off, chat. Don't piss SC off. Hey, but real talk, chat. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the live chat right now. How sick is SC? You lot pin on me and Denk all the time for loving SC too much, but look at the alpha. Tell me what you lot think in the chat.
I'm more harsh on NJ when I did the one-on-ones with him than you guys, so relax.
Oh my god, bro. Do you remember how many times you had to school me through emotions and stuff throughout the whole 2018 bear? The amount of times I blew up my mentor's phone. Whew. Look, we're all human, just like you guys are. We're all human, just like you. There's no difference between us and you lot. The question you lot gotta ask yourself is, are you lot putting the work in? Are you lot putting the time in? Hey, we've got some beautiful comments coming in, SC, you know, bro. Bulbon says, SC, the legend. Imran says, number 1 SC, number 2 Pentoshi. Well, we got the number 1 on the stream today. Vika says, SC is the king of deviation theory. Whew. Well, SC, bro, you're a bit of a celebrity amongst these people, fam.
It's all good, bro. Appreciate the love and support.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm going to tell you how it is. If you don't like brutal honesty, then you're a fairy and you're not cut out. The market is tough. I find it tough. Even I make mistakes till this day. I make loads of mistakes, but I do less of them. Except you're never going to stop making mistakes. Except that we're human, we're flawed.
Yeah.
But mistakes is what makes it beautiful. It's your learning process. If it's things that are easy, think about it. If you achieve something easy, you never appreciate it. It doesn't mean the same. If you're born into a rich family, you don't really appreciate the finer things in life.
100.
But if you earned it, then you appreciate it. You value your time. That's life. Life is like that, isn't it? If life's easy, you don't appreciate it. People think wars and struggles, but it's wars and struggles that's needed to make life correct, make good people. We won't know what good is without seeing evil.
Yeah, 100%.
Otherwise, if everything's good, what is evil?
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
Similar sort of kind of mentality approach to the market. You won't know, appreciate the market. You won't understand the market until you've been through those. I've been through every mistake you guys. I've been through it, but I've just been doing it for long. But I'm quick to learn, though. But if you're not willing to learn, you're not gonna get nowhere.
You know what, bro?
Focus on stuff like emotion. Work on that. Work on outside. Work on your mindset outside of trading.
This is literally it, bro. This is literally. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say, you know, in terms of emotion, bro. Like I'm someone who has been a victim of it, and I know that a lot of people in the chat right now are people who have been victims of emotion. And you know, sometimes, bro, it's just sometimes you can't help it. Like sometimes when you're in the middle of a trade that's going south, or when you've had one of those bad weeks, how do you reset? Like, how do I tell myself, like if I was someone in the chat right now and I wanted to tell myself, all right, you know, I've had a bad trading week, I need to reset. What are the steps that you would take yourself to say, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to stop right now?
Stop. First you just stop. Walk away. Walk away, because if you don't walk away, your mind won't think clearly. First, you got to establish clarity of mind. Either bust a nut and walk away, smash the misses, or just walk away, go gym. Do something, step away. Before anything, before you're thinking about a solution, walk away. That moment of a bit of clarity, get some cold air, clear your head. Then you can start thinking about solutions. You're not going to think solutions while you sit at your trading desk after such a thing. And then you say, okay, you know what? Remind yourself it's the journey. What did I do wrong? Then accept the mistakes. Go back. Realize, don't be stuck in that same mindset of trying to find a solution while you're thinking about that, because you've already blocked your mindset. And then start thinking of solutions. Then think, where did you go wrong? Where's your mistake? Once you know where your mistake is, then don't do it. That's it. It's that simple. Just don't do it. But before all of that, if you don't know what you're doing in the first place, like me doing some heart surgery on somebody, and I've not gone through medical school. The fuck am I supposed to expect? Hoping for it. And trading is ruthless trading. You get punished straight away. And money is something that's emotional to every human being. Whoever says it's not about money, you're fucking chatting shit. It's not about the money till you've got the money. So shut up.
Bro, do you know what, yeah? A lot of these people think, right? And I've noticed this on Twitter and stuff. A lot of people think that you were just born as the master trader. You know? People don't realize that you have a past too, and that you had a journey within itself. Now, I know a lot of that journey is personal to yourself, bro, but you know, just to simplify my question, have you ever had a week which was so bad in trading, and how did you overcome it? We don't need to go into the details of it.
But I was down a couple of weeks ago. I didn't get sleep for 4 days, and I think I was down multiple seven figures.
Jesus.
Fuck it, the multiple seven figures. Don't get me wrong, I made a lot, but one moment of rushing, and it was a little chop. It was a little chop where I just couldn't sleep. I didn't have no sleep, and I was doing shit that I normally don't do, but I do less of it. And then as soon as I stopped. It's relative to how much I made, so it didn't blow me. But see, saying that, people think I've got blown. I didn't. But the thing is, it was because of I didn't sleep, and that means I've got no pleasure. I still did it, but I realized it quick. I stop, step back, then make it back slowly. Once I've got there, just again, run it back turbo. Once everything cool. So I waited. So this part, for example, I mean, I was getting longs, but it was getting right back. So I understood because it's a rainbow environment. That's why I said in my streams, once it breaks out, then I can huddle or swing trade. But every time I came to here, I always took profits halfway through at least. And then realized it's not bouncing. So I had an alternative plan, always plan. If it's going to break out, what are you going to do? But if it breaks down, what are you going to do? And then once you did this, then I milked this, and that's my year done.
So you know what?
Yeah.
So I was just gonna say, because I saw a few questions earlier on as well, and you know, it's not something we usually talk about, but it's something that I want to bring up personally for myself, just to let you guys know as well, just everyone in the chat. So look, one thing I will say is TraderSZ has his own website, www.tradersc.com. This website is a website that I myself personally have used over the last couple of years.
But one thing to say, bro, appreciate it, but it's not for beginners and it's not for signals, because I get a lot of people like that think I don't do signals and it's not for beginners. So if you've got a bit of experience, then otherwise, that's why I don't shit it.
Definitely.
It's just there for serious traders and that already got some experience.
100%. And the reason I brought it up, bro, I know it's a bit controversial, but the reason I brought it up was because a lot of people don't understand. You know, you used to tell me this about 3-4 years ago. You used to say, listen, Naz, it's repetition. You understand how to do TA, you understand how to mark your levels out, but it's repetition.
Reason why I'm saying that now is because I just automatically block and turn back half the people now. They don't even know. They sign up, and then I see they ask me something like a signal, let's say a block refund. I don't even respond. Bro, and that's it, done.
End of the day, bro, you can't help it if you're exclusive in it. It is what it is, bro. The gal them want it, the man them want it. They can't have it all the time. Like it just is what it is. It is what it is, bro.
You don't accept 12 out of 10s these days, so it is what it is.
But ultimately, look, do you know what? If there are people out there who genuinely want to learn how to trade, like understand trading from a wider perspective in terms of emotions, in terms of how to mark out levels and how to trade them, they're all different subjects, you know. But I genuinely feel like, for me personally, like if I was to tell anyone my story, I would say, look, listen, I joined SC's classroom in late 2017 and I've never regretted it, bro. I've never regretted it. It's helped my TA all the way. It's helped EXO as well. It's helped a lot of the bigger guys in the space. We've learned from the deviation theories that you have, the range theories that you have. And people want to know, you know, people want to know how can they get more of SC. So I just had to say it, bro. I had to say it.
Appreciate that, bro. But before we go, because that Zoom thing's showing 10-minute thing, so it might cut me off soon.
Shit.
The long scenario, in case it is long. So that was the downside. This option is buy today, I think. So I'd wait. But if it is going to bounce, I think the bounce at short-term macro view, my view is still the same. But I don't know. I could be wrong. But what I'm looking for is the long. Either I didn't want to stop run quick, and if it deviates back above, again, I've accepted this range bound, then play towards possibly mid-range, target 1, target 2. If for some reason it breaks out and holds, then we play it back up again. If I miss this, that's fine. I've got this opportunity to play it towards around here. Let me do the last properly. I'm rushing this. To around about. So that's the next range. Okay. So if it breaks out about here and holds, I'm going to be going for the longs midpoint here, target 1, target 2. Again, I could say it's going to come here, but I don't know for sure. So I'll grind my way up level to level. Do the same thing again. If it breaks up above here, target 1, target 2. Same thing, but I'm still catching the leg, but I've got the peace of mind. I'm banking along the way. And that is it.
Amazing.
It's as simple as that. It's nothing complicated.
Amazing, bro. You've taken a very small part of price action on a lower time frame, and you've managed to find so much just inside of that block. And it just goes to show everyone watching how detailed price can be. You know, a lot of times you guys tune in on Twitter and you see a chart or two and you think it's easy, but in reality it's not. There's a lot of thinking and a lot of breaking down that goes on in his brain, you know, when he's marking out small areas of price. So, you know, it's one for you guys. Bro, do you know what? Something that people want to know, yeah? And they want to get it from your perspective because you're a different kind of trader. You're someone who comes from a traditional background and you've come into crypto and you've destroyed crypto. But something that people want to know from your perspective, rather than mine, rather than Exo's, rather than anyone that's fundamental in the space, do you think Bitcoin could actually go to zero, or do you think we might actually have another cycle in the future?
To be honest, I don't care. I don't know. I mean, these are just like people say these things to make themselves feel better over validation. This could go to zero. This could go back to all-time high. Does it really matter to me? No. When does it matter to you? If first, probably if you can't trade, or two, if you're really invested hardcore and you need it to. Me, it could go to zero. If it's gonna go to zero, I'm gonna short the fuck out of it. I will. If it's gonna go, it's gonna go anyway. I can't do nothing about it.
Same,
but I will
bro.
make money off of it.
I don't care.
If it's gonna go, I'll make money. So I don't know, and that's a question where, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know.
Trust me,
zero,
bro.
I don't think it will. My own personal opinion, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like these big moves, I think it'll come down to mainly just Bitcoin, Ethereum trading, maybe a few handful of solid projects last. But do you really need the tokens? No, if I blocked you on Twitter, I'm gonna block you in here as well. Fuck you. You're lucky I'm an admin here as well. I'll block you on here. See, I told you. I blocked them on Twitter, then they DM me on the alt. I blocked them on there. Then when they come to my stream, I'll block them on there as well.
Oh my days.
Bring me the next one. So, anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, I think I don't think we'll get the moves we have already, because it's just unsustainable. I mean, people are going from a couple thousand to 100,000. That's not real. That's like you've been given a window of a lottery, right? You've been given the chance to make money, but you haven't. You can't keep asking for another cycle and making the same mistake. And when the only reason you're getting it is probably because there's no regulation in it. So you're getting these crazy moves. You're getting a lot of these moves are happening because they're dodgy as fuck. They're not. But you don't get this in normal markets because they're regulated. They're liquid for a reason. You're only getting them in these kind of unregulated ones. But after everything that's happened and everybody's losing money, there's going to be regulation kicking. Maybe one-offs. But again, I don't know. That's just my theory. A thesis. I'm trying to scare anybody after. I wish it's.
Okay, all right. Let me get SC back on. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me get SC back on. Just bear with me. God, what an episode. What an episode. Just as I'm getting SC back on, we've got 190 people watching. Let's get those likes up. Give me a solid like spike. And make sure you're subscribing. You've got a quick minute or two before I get SC back on real quick, if I can. Bear with me, bear with me. Just bear with me, guys. But crikey, what an episode. What an episode it's been so far. There you have it, folks. There you have it. SC's brutal market analysis. It's one of those things, right, where you know, when you're new to the space, it's very difficult to hear it. You know, it's very difficult to listen to that. But it's one of those things at the same time where, you know, you've got to use it as a learning sort of curve. You know, here's SC. Let me bring him back in. Make sure you smash the likes, subscribe. Make sure you're doing that. I'm bringing SC back in. Hey, brother, I'm really sorry about that. Fucking Zoom, bro.
No worries, bro.
Fucking Zoom. I'm conscious of time. I'm conscious of time anyway. I know that you do have to go very soon.
I sorted it out because they are longer for you if you like.
That's perfect. Hey, that deserves
so I'm
a like.
I'm in the zone now. I'm in the zone, so nobody disturbs me now.
That deserves a like, spike. Bro, tell these
I'll let you do your
pussies.
thing as well. I'll let you do your thing as well. So whenever you need to drop your FA shit.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
for the next hour.
Saeed, bro, tell these pussies to like the stream, bro.
Please. Yo, like the stream, man. What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Fuck,
my boy.
man.
NJ's my boy.
I appreciate that, bro. I genuinely appreciate that. You know what, Saeed? Since I've got you here, yeah, I'd love it if we could do the show together. So I'd love to bring up some stuff, you know, about like what's going on in the market currently, and if you feel like saying anything, whether it's a jokey thing or a serious thing, you know, I think a lot of people really appreciate your brutal response to emotions in the market. So, you know, on this show, typically what I do is I break down the news that's going on and I give my own opinions, I give my own feelings towards it. But obviously now that we've got you on the show as well, you're someone who's got absolutely no emotions. Whether or not there's news or no news happening, you can still trade the market based on the price action that you've got. So I was hoping if I could go through these pieces of news that we've got, like 2-3 pieces, and then I could get your thesis on that as well. Not in terms of like, you know, fundamentals, but just whether you think, fuck it, I don't care, or, oh, that could be interesting.
Okay, sure. I mean, I'll give my take, but I mean, I'll just give it from a chart perspective. Then again, it is FA that drives it. But
you want it all to go to zero, innit? Real talk, you want it all to go
Actually, don't want it to go to zero. I mean, mine is somewhat altcoins. I fucking correct. But I mean, shit. I don't care. Those are my money. I already accepted them when I lose because of margin trade. If it was purely just spot playing, then okay. But even then, I'm not going to be, even if I was new, common sense tells me, based on historical price action, these things, 1,000x up, then they drop as fast. So that should at least catch something of it. So I think if anyone common sense should be able to do that again, because that's because I'm cold as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. I'm cold as fuck. But that's helped me try profit take. I think trading over a while does turn you into that. You have to be like that to survive long term. You have to, if you're a little fairy pussy, you're not gonna make it. If you're pussy right now, leave right now. You're not gonna make it. Unless you're gonna make a change, you're not gonna make it.
So you heard
Nothing I can tell you would make it.
You heard it from him. He said, if you're a pussy right now, like, subscribe, and then leave. Like, subscribe, share the stream with your friends, and then leave because you're a pussy. There you go. All right, cool. So, look, today we've got a pretty fucked up day. It's a red day in the market, as you guys are aware. Bitcoin is down, ETH is down, even USDC is down. And you know what? We've got some information on USDC today. A lot of people have been asking in the stream, can we talk more about USDC or stable coins? And I have got an update for you today. SC, bro, do you know what, yeah? I don't know if you saw this. This came in earlier today, but I'm hearing that 3 Arrows have actually been liquidated now on FTX, Deribit, and BitMEX. I'm hearing that they owe $6 million to BitMEX. The fuck?
Oh well, that's what DJ. You always get people like that do it. I mean, even in traditional markets, some of the biggest funds go down. I mean, I don't know the exact situations. I mean, again, people are people, but yeah, it happens. This is what greed does. Sometimes, you know, no matter how smart you are.
Bruv, it's funny you mentioned
when greed kicks in, and then it's at a point where panic kicks in. You do irrational stuff. A market knows this. This is why market crashes. And sometimes when you're that big, you can't get out. And if you do get out, you're moving the market. So this is your advantage if you're not that size. And crypto's not that big compared to traditional markets. And you know, sometimes you're stuck.
Bruv.
Because one, you're not hedged. I mean, there's some, I don't know what the situation is, but I mean, I'm surprised. But yeah, I mean, hedge funds blow up all the time. You just don't hear about them. Traditional markets, you know, so the biggest one. But there's a reason why these happen, because the greed kicks in, and the smart people think they're like God, and they can't be taken, and the market humbles you. Look at all the biggest traders. Why are they still there? The big hedge fund managers that billions. The reason why they survive is because they know this, they accept this fact.
Bro, do you know what's mad? You know what's mad? These lot, yeah, were actually up. Do you remember Axes? You know, AXS. It's trading on Binance. They were 1500x up on Axes. Like in sort of some stage in the last market, they Axes AXS had 3 or 4 big monthly green candles. They were 1500x up on Axes, and they had such a large investment inside of that. And now, fast forward a year later, no one thought that this could actually happen, but it goes back to what SC was saying in terms of greed. And greed is something that we don't cover enough on this channel. We don't cover greed enough here. And greed is ultimately what's fucked them. 1500x up. What would you do, SC, if you had invested millions into AXS and you were 1500x up?
At least take something off or protect myself.
Oh, I thought you were going to say shank the bag. I would have sold that, bro.
I can understand. I mean, for example, say if you're small enough, you can start using a trading stop, this, that. Obviously, I understand if you're that big, you're going to move the market. There's other strategies. But if you're going to be on that level, there's ways you get out slowly anyway. But I guess the greed, arrogance, and again, listen, let's break it down to simple human emotion, right? We're all humans. What do we all like? Validation. We like that ego, especially men. It's our nature. We got testosterone for a reason. We need ego. We need to be arrogant to make it big. If you're not arrogant, you're not a leader. Leaders are arrogant because they know this is it. You have to accept if you're a leader. If you know your shit, you know your shit. There's time for being humble, but there's time for accepting truth.
100%.
And then when you get pushed too much, and the CT hypes you up too much, the best of us fall. You know, empires have fallen. The greatest leaders have fallen. Why? They get arrogant, but the humble ones, they remain. There's a reason why Genghis Khan was so great. This guy, no matter how powerful or rich he was, he kept it real. As evil as he was, at the same time, there's a reason why his name's still there. There's a reason why he was so successful. He never lost a battle. Genghis Khan knew. Yeah, and when I remember reading his history once. The one time he knew, I think one of his wives got kidnapped. He knew there's no point fighting it. It's not about honor at that point because he's still gonna die. But it's going to save the long-term situation. You go back, you think, you strategize. And when he came back, he fucked everybody over. Hard. My headphones are about to die, bro. So if they die, I've got to shoot. I don't know where my charger is. Well, unless I use at least just the mic on its own, but yeah. No,
it's totally cool, bro. Listen, honestly, if you have to go, you have to go. We've gotten a lot from you. I'd love it if you could stay. I think the chat would love it if you could stay too. But if you have to go, just let us know.
Wait, if I go, I'll find the charger and we need to. You carry on. I'm gonna mute myself and find the charger. 1 second.
Okie dokie, no problem. Well, there you have it, guys. SC has given us a lot of alpha there. We've spoken about multiple things. We've spoken about greed. We've spoken about emotions. We've spoken about the type of trading that he does. And, you know, I wanted this episode to be more based on things like that, you know? I wanted you guys to understand that there's so much more to trading than simply logging into your exchange app and pressing buy and sell. There's so much more that goes behind it. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I was the same. You know, all these questions I'm seeing in the chat right now, I was the same. I've asked these same questions once upon a time, and I had to go and one by one I had to get these questions answered. Let's go for a quick comment. Let's go for a few comments though while we're here. We have got 180 people watching and we have 134 likes. Smash up those likes, guys. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. I'm live every single day, Monday to Friday. Yeah? Yo. SC?
Yes, clear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but let me just check with the chat. Chat, can you guys hear SC well?
So they might not be as good, but the other can't find my beats one. So using these shitty ones.
Just bear with me. Let's have a look at the chat just to see.
So you carry on doing your thing in the meantime.
Yeah, cool. So guys, you know, going back to what I was saying again, we come live every day, Monday to Friday. I'm going to be bringing more guests on for you guys to help you guys understand more about how trading in crypto works. And the objective behind this is that everybody joining these streams now, everybody getting involved now, everybody paying attention now, you guys are in the planning stage. All right. I don't want you guys to think that you need to smash this market. That's the first thing that I don't want you guys to think. The second thing that I don't want you guys to think is that we're in a bull market, because we're not. We're in a very trending market, and this market is trending in the direction that doesn't make people a lot of money. Not everyone can trade the market in both sides. All right, like if that makes sense to you guys. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but that's the reality of it. Now, me, SC, EXO, and Dank, we all originate from the same person, and that is SC. As we've grown to have different opinions. All right, I've taken more of a fundamental route along with EXO, who is a master of price, similar to his mentor, TraderSC. And Trader Dank prefers SC's brutal style of play, where he has no emotions, and he thinks, you know, I'll trade what the chart gives me. We come from different backgrounds, even though we come from the same person. And there are different ways to prepare. Now, my perspective on where I think we're going to go is I think we are going to have another cycle. At the same time, we have to take into great consideration what SC said. If you messed up in the cycle in 2017 and you fucked up and you've gone and made the same mistakes in 2022, you can't ask for another one. You can't ask for another one. It's not fair to. However, that said, I do think we will get one. And I do think it will be bigger than the last one. All right? And if you guys watch my previous episodes, you guys will see why. Now, obviously, because we're in a downtrend, we're going to have a lot of news that comes out that is very, very bearish. And when SC does return, if he does return, he's still on the Zoom chat. If he does return, we'll get his opinions on it too. But let's move on. Let's move on. So everything is down today. We know everything is down today. We've got some trade plans. Let's move on with the headline. Elon Musk has been hit with a $258 billion lawsuit for allegedly being part of Dogecoin cryptocurrency pyramid scheme. What does that mean? To break it down for you, Elon Musk has been hit with a $258 billion lawsuit for shilling Doge. He did, like, let's be honest, he did. He was on Twitter saying, yeah, let's buy Doge. He was, right? That's the reality of it. However, what do I think the situation is here? Do I think this is actually going to go anywhere? I don't really think this is going to go anywhere. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. I don't think this is something that we need to really stress on. I don't think this is something that we need to cry about. I think it is the type of news that we need to pay attention to, because we're in a bear market. We're going to be seeing a lot of bearish news that come out, and we're going to have to be covering it daily to ensure that we are up to date with the crypto market, so that we know that the FA that's driving the PA, we're ahead on both fronts, you know? So, you know, Elon is somebody that has, you know, it says it here in the first paragraph, Elon has a lot on his plate these days, and he does, you know, from going on to talking about buying Twitter for $44 billion to now being sued for talking about Doge and whatnot. There's a lot going on here in terms of Elon Musk. Now, Doge is a meme coin, but it's a very decentralized token, and that's my honest opinion. Doge is a decentralized token. The whole purpose of Doge, well, there is no purpose of Doge. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen The Matrix, but you know that scene where the kid's like, there is no spoon. That's the whole concept with Doge. There is no Doge. Doge doesn't really exist. And that's the whole point in terms of when you're looking at it from a crypto perspective and you're talking about Doge, Doge doesn't really serve a purpose. Doge is one of those cryptocurrencies that are never going to really have fundamentals that drive it, you know? Now, obviously, Tesla have taken a very big stance on Doge. Tesla love Doge, all right? Tesla have made Doge a currency which you can use to buy things on the Tesla store. So if you want to actually buy a car, if you want to actually buy, I don't know, anything from the Tesla store, you can use Doge, you can use Bitcoin. Elon is somebody that promotes cryptocurrency, and that is why during the bull run, there were many times where Elon's actions defended price. Now, if we fast forward to where we are now, in hindsight, the bear market was easy to catch, all right, in hindsight. But the reality is that Elon and his actions helped fuel the bull market a lot. And, you know, Doge went from what, under a cent to 74, 75 cents. You know, if we look at Doge's previous price action, which I don't have on the chart for you, I don't have on the screen for you here, but you know, Doge has had multiple cycles, and if we remove the FA from it, Doge, to me, there's no reason why I wouldn't see Doge have another cycle. We have to take into consideration that Doge is traded on all the major platforms. Doge is known by everyone. Doge is an OG in the space. Now, I'm someone who used to hate Doge. I used to look at the market cap for Doge and think, why is so much money in Doge? I made a video about it. If you guys go on my Twitter, it was early on in the bull market. I made a video saying, you know, we have coins like SRM and SXP, which have all gone to zero, by the way. I made videos saying, look, we have SRM and SXP at 200, 300 million market cap. Why are we talking about Doge at 40 billion market cap? Why is that going to go up? And Doge continued, and it went up to go to the market cap that it went to at 75 cents. So for me, I think that Doge has got room in this space. I think that they're not going to get very far with this news. I mean, I think this is just news. I think that's pretty much what it is. This is just news. And I don't think that this is going to go very far. But let me know what you think in the live chat. I'm going to read out some comments now. Let's have a look at what you guys are saying here. I mean, there's so much weird comments here. I have no idea. One day I'm going to be on the stream, says Vegeta. Yes, bro. Yes, of course. Would you guys like to see Vegeta Crypto on the stream? He does a lot of TA. He does a lot of charts. He's got a lot of views on the market. He's someone who can also trade both sides of the market. If you guys would love to have him on as well, let me know. Burn, you guys have some interesting names. Burn says, better compare 2018 with 2022 than 2017. Well, look, yes. I understand what you're saying there, Burned. Burned as in you've been burned, or burn as in Bernard? I don't know. But anyway, the point is, I do get what you guys are saying. In terms of 2018 and 2022, yes, we are in a bear market from that perspective. But 2021 was a massive, massive bull run. And 2021 was bigger than 2017. I think 2024, 2025 could be bigger. Will this be the last bull market? That is the question. With all the regulation coming in, we have so many different countries in the world. I'm going to talk a bit about one country today which is trying to get ahead of the bear market and trying to be one of those leading cryptocurrency countries. We'll talk about that. But, you know, the main countries, sort of like the United States, the UK, Europe, those kind of places. Will crypto be as easy to trade? Will it be possible to be trading Doge in the same way that we traded Doge in the last market? We're going to find out. The only way we can find out, of course, is by staying on top of crypto. We have to be up to date every single day with what's going on, with what's happening in the market. You need people like TraderXO and TraderSC. You need people like Trader Deng who analyze the market day in, day out. One thing that these guys won't tell you, you might look at videos of Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and you might look at videos of nice plates of food. But one thing that you guys don't realize is that there is a lot of work that goes into these streams. There's a lot of work that goes into these videos and a lot of work that goes into the research. Sometimes up to 12 to 14 hours a day. You know, and that's the reality of crypto. The reality of crypto is, for those of you who are joined in right now, you guys are watching this stream today. I hope that you guys are watching 2-3 more streams today. I hope that you guys are tuning in on Mondays for Bitcoin for Ledgers, where you guys can hopefully learn more about Bitcoin and the price action. I hope you guys are tuning into Sunday's XO streams, where he discusses global markets and macro. Dank does a daily stream every day called Dank's Daily Trades. You guys need to be tuning into that. There is a lot of work that goes on. Now, we can help make it easier for you guys. We can certainly help make it easier. You know, I like to bring you guys the latest news. Today's main headline, obviously, Doge, Elon Musk being sued for 258 billion. This is trivial. This is a piece of news that is important. If we were in the bull market, this would be something that would have sent Doge a 20%, 30% candle down on Doge. That would have happened. And this is something that you need to be aware of. Look what I just said. I just said something very crucial there that you guys should have all picked up on. I said, in a bull market, this type of news would have sent Doge 20, 30% lower. All right? The reason that's important is because you are starting to now build a picture. If in the bear market, this type of news doesn't destroy an altcoin that's already destroyed, then in the bull market, this type of news is something that you need to be paying attention to, right? One thing that you're going to discover in the bear market is that news won't have the same impact as it does in the bull market. If I say mainnet is coming out for this token, it's not going to have the same impact as me saying mainnet is coming out for this token in the bull market. In the bull market, if you get news like that, you're going to see price soar. But you don't want to get caught. You don't want to be front run. You don't want to be one of those people that get front run, whereby you're in the market and you're buying after the news has come out. If you get used to a show like this and you get used to the other shows and you're up to date on price action, you're up to date on news, you're going to be somebody who's ahead of that news in the next market. And if I could explain how important and how crucial that is for you guys, I can't. I simply can't. For those of you who made outstanding amounts of money in the last bull market, you guys will understand. And for those of you who haven't made much money in the last bull market, but you're learning now, I'm telling you now that it will be one of the most extraordinary events of your life. The amount of money that churns in a bull market is sensational. Nothing hits the same way that crypto hits. There is no market in the world that can do what Bitcoin, the market that Bitcoin dominates, has done. And that will remain the case until proven otherwise. In the 1990s, we had the tech boom. We had not the internet, but yeah, we had the World Wide Web sort of really picking up and really pushing out. You know, and now we have crypto. I'm not sure what's going to come next. I'm not sure what the new innovative idea will be. But I'm telling you now that even traditional markets will catch up with crypto and will adopt crypto in some way, shape or form, because the snowball effect has taken place. All right, we can't stop it now. In 2017, the market that went through in 2017, there was a chance of Bitcoin losing, of dissipating, thinning out in the air. But now the 2021 cycle, after hitting a multi-trillion market cap, it's difficult to throw this out in the air now. We can't crush this and throw it into the wind, Vegeta reference. But we can take it for what it is. If we do think that crypto is going to live, if we do think that there is going to be another market, this is the time to pay attention. Yeah? SC, are you still there, bro?
I'm here, bro. Just had my mic mute because it's not background.
Oh, cool. SC's tuning in today. SC's tuning in. Love to hear it. So that's Elon Musk, guys. That's Elon Musk. Obviously, I mean, this is weird. This is weird. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen if imagine he loses. I don't think he will. I think the chances of him losing is difficult, but imagine he loses. That would be crazy for the world, because this guy's trying to colonize another planet. This guy's trying to take us to Mars. This guy's trying to make crypto the future, and this guy's really focused on space. You know, imagine, I don't want to bore you guys, but I'll say one sentence just to give you guys some perspective in terms of who this guy is, because this guy is someone I respect a lot. All right, regardless of his actions, regardless of how weird he might be as a person, this guy is some guy that I respect a lot. Now look at this, right? We are planet Earth, and around us in our solar system we have X amount of planets, whether it's 8 or 9, whatever. All right, in the middle we have a sun. That's one solar system. Now we are in a galaxy full of solar systems. There are millions and billions of solar systems in our galaxy, and that's one galaxy. And that galaxy is in a universe full of millions and billions of galaxies. That's how small and tiny we are. All right, you're one person. You're tuning in. You're one person on a planet, in a solar system, in a galaxy full of solar systems, and in a universe full of galaxies. This guy is also one person. He's just a human being, just like me and you. But his vision, his ideas, his ideas and his vision, he wants humanity to push to the next level, and he believes that crypto, the reason he's given us attention is because he thinks that crypto fits in his vision, and it fits in an idea for him. You know, so you've got to think about that. You've got to think about that when he's talking about Doge. Is he just a standard influencer that's saying, "Hey, trust me, bro, Doge is gonna 3000x this cycle"? Pop. No. He's saying it for a reason. He's saying it because he wants Doge. He wants exposure to cryptocurrency. Now, he could make his own if he wanted to. He could make his own. He could fund it. He could have as much liquidity as he wanted, and he could get the marketing needed for it, and he could get rich off that, even though he's already one of the richest guys in the world. He could. Why did he choose Doge? He's chosen Doge because Doge is something that everybody knows about. Years ago, people saw Doge as the next Bitcoin. Why? I have no fucking idea. But people saw Doge as the next Bitcoin. You get me? And now Elon has used that as a tool or a mechanism, a doorway into our world, and to bring our world and merge it with the real life world. Look, for the people that are there, you guys want to buy altcoins. You want to buy altcoins because altcoins go up. All right? And when altcoins go up, you make a crazy amount of money. You change the lives of your families, and you buy cars and all sorts of stuff. You buy watches. Look at my Fitbit right here. You like my Fitbit? And hopefully change your lives. Now, why do altcoins go up? What makes an altcoin go up? An altcoin goes up because somebody else buys it. If, look in the chat right here, we've got Bam Bam Bitcoin in the chat making faces. If Bam Bam Bitcoin buys your token is probably going to go up by a small percentage in that day. Now imagine there are 1 million to 2 million Bam Bams buying your altcoin. It's going to go up a hell of a lot. Right? Fair enough. Now, Elon shilling Doge, Elon using Doge as a doorway for us, essentially brings millions and millions of people who have no idea of what crypto is, and he brings them into crypto, not as exit liquidity, but for visibility. Now we have millions and millions of people that potentially want to buy your altcoin. So this is a guy that I want to get behind. He's not like Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor, if you watched my stream yesterday, and some of you did, some of you didn't, but if you watched my video yesterday, we had a look at what Michael Saylor said about Bitcoin. He was saying things that were outrageous, you know, sell your house and remortgage and this and that to buy Bitcoin. That's not the avenue to take. Yes, he is someone that believes in Bitcoin, but that's not the right thing to do. You should never give financial advice. Never. Not really. You should never do it. All right? And Elon, I've never seen Elon do it. I've seen him market Doge. I've seen him showcase Doge. I've seen him use Doge as a form of payment, but I've never seen him say you should buy Doge. And that's something that you guys should take into consideration when you're reading this type of news. This is something that you need to be woke on. It's not one of those pieces of news that you can simply just let slide. You have to pay attention to this. This is why it's in the headline. This is someone that we need to protect. He's one in a million, 1 in a billion. We're not going to get many people like this in the future, you know. Similarly, in football, we have Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest footballer of all time. You know, me and Mac were talking the other day about what it would take for somebody like Erling Haaland to catch up to Ronaldo in terms of how many goals Ronaldo has scored. And the summary that we came up to was, I think, to some mathematical level, Erling Haaland would have to score 55 goals a season to catch up to Ronaldo. For the next 17 years, I think he would have to do that. All right? Which makes Ronaldo the greatest footballer of all time. And that's football. Now imagine we're talking on a humanitarian level. We're talking about the world, the population, colonization, space. You know, this is the kind of guy that you want to get behind your cryptocurrency. Look, I love Ronaldo. If Ronaldo got behind one of my cryptocurrencies, yes, it would moon. It would moon. We've got some Ronaldo Messi debates going on in the chat now. Ronaldo's the GOAT. Ronaldo's the GOAT. Leave the stream if you think Ronaldo's not the GOAT. Ronaldo is the GOAT. He's a Manchester United player, and I'm sure SC is listening right now, and I'm sure that SC believes that Manchester United is the greatest football club of all time. So there you go.
I did. I was a fucking huge United fan.
Oh, can you guys hear that?
Until Ferguson left, then I stopped watching them. I'm not gonna lie. Until something like him comes back, I can't watch them anymore. Guys, it just hurts too much. I was a fan all my life. Fucking in school, I used to have when I was a kid. United sucks even. United mug, United ball, everything. Ferguson gone, fuck that shit.
I hope you guys are listening. SC is a Manchester United fan. So for all of you who get onto me on Twitter trying to say that, you know, United is not this, United is not that, suck it. There we go. So moving on. So that's the situation with Elon Musk, Doge, and where we are in this in this whole sort of climax. Now, you have to remember, right, that this type of news, it's following a pattern. We've got 3AC being liquidated. One of the biggest VCs in crypto. Many people were longing and shorting based on what 3AC were buying and selling. That's how big they were in the space. All right. So to see that kind of, excuse me, to see a liquidation on that scale gives you an idea of where we are in crypto. Then we have Luna. Luna has rugged, essentially. All right. Oh, I see. It's saying that you've got 10 minutes left.
Okay, just do the same thing again. I'll leave and then just share the link again. Whenever you're ready, just share the link again.
All right, perfect. And then what's your mic saying?
Oh shit, I can't find the charger, bro, so I'm using the shit again.
Can you guys hear SC? Like when he's talking, can you guys actually hear him from here?
I'm gonna find it later. Calm down, I need to find it. Don't know where the fuck it's gone.
Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat if you can actually hear SC. And if you can hear him... Okay, so... some people are saying that your voice is clear, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. Just send me the new link.
Okay, all right, cool. So I'll wrap up for the next 5-10 minutes, and then I'll let you take over for a quick small Q&A, and then yeah. So let's quickly get through this, and then we'll bring SC back on. All right. So that's Elon Musk. Jake Paul is broke after putting all his money in cryptocurrency. Jake Paul is broke. The favorite celebrities that dominated cryptocurrency in the last bull market, he's broke. So there's not much to say on that. And you know what? There is news that I can bring on. There is more to say. But I want to bring on SC. I much prefer when he talks. Let me do this. But essentially, everyone's broke. Even your favorite celebrities are broke. And because they're broke, you can feel less bad about you being broke. Technically speaking, you guys all out-traded 3AC. All you had to do was not lose $17 million. And you've out-traded 3AC. How's it going, SC, bro? You back?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can hear you. Can everybody in the chat hear SC? We got Crypto Potato here saying SC's built different. Yes, sir. If I go to market participants, go to make host. There we go. All right, you should be a host now, bro.
Yeah.
So volume will be a tiny bit lower, guys. Please bear with. Turn the volume up if you can. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribes. Vegeta says SC controls the market. Deal with it. It's unfortunate, but it's true. If SC wants this thing to go to zero, we're in trouble. So let's hope that we I'm joking. SC, bro. So we're looking at your screen right now, and the Bitcoin chart has changed a lot. What are we looking at here, bro? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll go about 5 different ones for intraday, ones for medium term, long term. So, I mean, like I said before, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm going to wait. If this was, I mean, because it's reached my targets, I extended point to me. So knowing when to deploy my strategy and when not to is another key thing. Start back, just having strategies is when to sit back. Now I sit back. Like I said before, I know the clear plan if it wants to go lower. And if it wants to go higher, well, I've got my levels marked out, go back. So this is all I'm doing, really. I've got nothing fancy going on. I mean, everybody, even if you've been watching my streams, you know exactly how I trade. There's nothing different.
100%.
If you after you watch it unfold, have I done anything different? No, it's just that. If it works, it doesn't. Just as long as it works in the long run, and you use proper risk management, it's not below on one trade, you should be fine. So that's my range low. That's my Tuesday. It's my range high. And that's my mid-range comes in around about here. Well, not mid-range, but close enough. And that's it. So either, like I said before, either comes into here, and then once it reclaims, that's my long level there, in violation. If it invalidates me, starts breaking down, I take the loss, I flip,
targets I mentioned before. He could play the mid range, but I think the option is probably I want to wait till after the futures open. But whatever reason I miss trades within here, break and hold above, I know my target. Break and break down, I know my target. Who's this fucker here?
I have no fucking clue, bruv. I'm removing it now.
I've done it before you.
Cheers, bro. I appreciate that.
So that's it. That is all I'm looking for. Other than that, I don't know what's going to happen until market tells me.
100%. And you know what, guys? I don't know if you guys know, but SC has his own show every Monday called Bitcoin for Ledgers. That's right, SC, right? Every Monday. Yeah. So make sure you guys tune into that because he covers Bitcoin on a much more extensive level. He gives you guys a good breakdown and he helps you understand what Bitcoin is doing. Now, for those of you who are a little bit new, it's not going to be simple enough to just tune into 1 or 2 streams. It's one of those things that you need to be consistent with. Similar to anything in life, you know? And that's another thing I wanted to ask you, SC, in terms of Bitcoin, Ethereum and trading. Can you give us your view on what consistency means and what consistency is to you?
Trading is the easy part. The hard part is discipline and fighting yourself. That's it. Fighting your emotion. I still get emotion. I'm human. You have to have emotion to be human, otherwise you're a robot. But it's just focus on your discipline, work on your discipline. As long as you, after a while, it's just repetitive. You know what you do without thinking. That's just with anything. You go gym. At the beginning, what do? You learn this. Are you doing it right?
Yep.
Your technique right. And then once you know what you're doing, you just do without thinking. It's second nature, just like any job you do. At first, you get the training, and then after you do second nature. But what keeps you better at it is constantly improving. I probably still at my desk longer than you guys here. I'm at my desk. I don't get sleep, but that's just required for me. But that's also because I love what I do. It's not a job. It's just I love the game. It's just a game now. It's not about wins or losses. It's about playing the game and winning. And that's it. I get more of a kick out of that.
What do you prefer, bro? What do you prefer, RuneScape or Bitcoin?
It's a good one. Fuck. I don't know, man. RuneScape. I've actually got RuneScape videos of me. I used to lure people. Got huge videos, make money off there. Used to at the time, the rate was 1 million gold coins for £2.
I used to sell it for 20, bro.
Nah,
I swear, bro. I'm telling you, at school,
I was about 13, 14 used to play. I used to sell that shit. Bro, my videos on YouTube, man. Time of voodoo. I used to trade with the likes of JoJo and stuff. Then I went solo. Made my money, walked out the top.
Do you know what me and my cousin used to do, bro? I had these guys at school, right? There was about 4 or 5 guys that were in a year below me, and they used to love RuneScape, but because they always used to get grounded, they never used to get time to play. So I was like, I'll sell you coins, innit? Like, I'm fishing for lobsters all day and I'm making them...
fuck that shit. I never did that. I just went there, load them for their party hats. I got this guy. I've got the record for the most party hats, actually. If you watch my videos, I know this guy. I think he bought them really like some French guy, I think. He's speaking French to me. He had 14 party hats, right? I lured him for them. It's on video. It's actually on video. We recorded it. I lured mods there. And I lured a guy with the crackers. Christmas crackers.
Wait, hold on. You lured mods?
Player mods. No, I mean, not the silver mods. Like a normal player that's given the rights to like mute people. Yeah, he had the most Furies. So I actually dropped the market price of Furies. I think about, is it 900 Furies or 800 Fury amulets? They were 4 mil at the time. I dumped to the Grand Exchange. I dropped it from 4 mil to like 1 mil. It's like the market dropped it hard and then I bought it back up.
No way, bro.
No way. I dumped on my mates there and then they bought it back up. So they were my exit liquidity. So, yeah, I was using exit liquidity back then as well. So that's when my first trading. But yeah, that was a good time RuneScape was. But again, the more motivation to carry on was actually making money in real life. But again, I was a degen, so I used to use a lot of the money, go staking, or get X-logged by these fucking pros. I don't know how they always did it. But like big, and they used to let me win. I used to win a party, they used to let me win big. And this is how emotion, I was a kid back then, 15, 16. I used to win, man. Went from used to reset and get 100 million again, build up to a couple of billion. You got 2147, you can't even carry the coins. So you got the shards in, the masks in. And then all of a sudden, I go, yeah, let's go big. I go, yeah, this guy, right? I mean, then they got me into the emotional state. That's how they were. They got me into the emotional state where, yeah, I can't lose. Then boom, all of a sudden, the X-Lug will get that, what's that skill set where you get the animals out to kill you? I'm like, fuck me, you smart motherfucker. And when they were about to lose, the X-Lugged out. I somehow lost it. I don't know what the hell they did, but yeah, I kept
Bro,
doing it.
Do you know what I used to do? Do you know what I used to do, bro? I used to be a fucking troll, bro. Do you know I used to I used to declothe completely, so I've got nothing on me, and I used to walk into the wildy with an arrow, with a dagger that had poison on it, and I'd run up to people and I'd just keep chasing them, stabbing them until they.
That's always cool shit. I used to love my pures. I used to have a pure clan. I used to be in Mayhem Makers. Then I left them. They just hype, and then I was in Final ONH. We got dueling videos, tournaments, and then I was in Valhalla, and then I used to trade with what's it called? What's that max stat clan called? But the thing is, right, it's too expensive going PKing in gods with them. I started with a D. I forgot what his name is. Well known clan, one two, but it's not fun there. The fun trading is like range PKing with pures and stuff. But yeah, I just love doing that.
Bro, do you know what? Yeah, do you know when it comes to your mentality, bro? And this is something that me and Denk can both agree on. I swear to God, when it comes to your mentality, bro, you have to be the best. You have to be the best. No matter what it is that you're doing, you have to be the best. How do you get around to thinking like that though? Like what?
Key is life. I had some experiences early 20s which matured me, which we won't share here, but it forced me. It cornered me, so I had no choice. Sometimes when you got life easy, you're not forced into difficulty to make you mature and grow in life. When do you normally grow in life? You grow in life when you hit your 30s, 40s. That's when, this is Western society. You're a man when you're 30. No, you're a man the moment you can father a kid. That's when you're a real man. You got kids in third world, fucking 8, 9 years old, working like dogs, carrying water, whatever they're going to do. To live in. Look how mature they are, their mindsets. So we got it easy. When you got it easy, they're gonna mature. This is why people troll on Twitter, the idiot of the shit that come out because they've got easy lives. They've got no life experience. Yeah. And and as a trader, you only mature as a trader is when you go through that difficulty. So difficulty is what makes you. So if you go through it younger, then that's it. You've gone through it, so you know what to expect to mature. So I was fortunate actually, but I thought it's over till now. It was a blessing, and that's what I put it to. So.
No, man, I totally understand that, bro. I totally understand that. I think in your 11 years that you've been in this game, bro, I think that it's very difficult to question any sort of thing that you say or feel. We can all learn so much. Even now, after being with you for so many years, I feel like I have more than double, triple the time to learn things from you, and it's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things. I mean,
Damage Incorporated, DI, carry on. That was the clan.
That was the clan, Damage Incorporated.
That's one of them. I had to have many clans, many accounts.
Fam, how sick would it be, if RuneScape had a crypto? Like, bro, how big would RuneScape get?
You see, this is one of the reasons I liked PYR at the time. I still do, but long term, once the market bottoms. See, I personally think if, for example, RuneScape, and this is why I liked it at the time. I know people say shit, but it went from 3 to 50, so you can't say shit. But RuneScape, if you play the game, if people play the game before anything else and want to play the game, then it's a real use case, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then bringing in some token shit, then that's bonus. People are already playing the game. The difference is now is people, they're making games in the crypto, but are people really playing it? The one thing that stood out for me with Vulcan Forge was people were already playing it. They were a game before crypto. The difference. So people were already playing way before crypto, and that's why I think that will do. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but that was my idea behind it. Because from RuneScape days, like RuneScape was, I think it would. I loved it at the time, and if at the time there was something to crypto, I'd fucking buy it.
I would go back to
playing it non-stop.
Yeah, I would go back
non-stop.
I would totally go back.
You used to get DJs out there playing 20 hours a day. I was one of them, 20 hours a day.
20 hours a day. I mean, I think I think I was doing like 4 or 5 hours in a day. I had school and shit, innit?
Fuck that shit, man. I was like, after school, I was there non-stop, and I'm doing my homework. Fuck off, man. I'm there. But nowadays, in an age of everybody's playing games, like look at these kids, right? They're on their iPads in that Roblox game. I reckon they do sick. Do they have anything? If Roblox or something like that, open up, because the kids nowadays grown up with iPads and stuff. So parents got no choice, and the way people raise their kids. Well, fuck it. But if these games have these tokens, bro, I'll be all in.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? This is something that I've been talking about on this channel over the last couple of weeks, bro. I've been mentioning it on this channel. For those of you who have tuned into the previous streams, I've been saying that blockchain gaming is one of those things that you have to keep on top of, because, bro, obviously this cycle we've had some of the shittier games that have come out, but what's going to happen in the next cycle where we have more complicated games? Like, look at the complexity of RuneScape. It's actually quite a complex game. Imagine we tokenize something like that. Imagine we tokenized FIFA or UFC, or if we tokenized Call of Duty or RuneScape or World of Warcraft. And you were mentioning PYR, bro. How low do you think PYR could go, out of interest?
It's I don't ask myself how low. I don't know. The question I ask is when the overall market bottoms. That's my. I mean, I'm not good. Like you had like Axis and you had Link. Remember previous bear markets? They did really well. But I'm not that good. All I do is all I know is my skill set. My skill set is when the rest of the market bottoms, then I'll step in unless something else changes. But when it bottoms, I already have my list. Whether I believe the market's never going to 100x or not, that's just my belief. It's not fact, but it's about potential that it's got there. So I'm in a position where it's okay. I'm willing to risk because I did well in the others, and if I do, then I can make it back. If I lose it, I can make back margin trading. But I asked myself, what's got real potential? For example, say, if something's already working and people need it and using it, then that's got more likelihood than something being built just for the hope of a pump and dump. Half these crypto games are fucking shit.
Yeah,
the shit. Axis was a unique. When you're first to the scene, it's unique.
Yeah,
but when there's about 100 games coming out, either game is something that's a first of its kind. Now, whether it lasts or not, there's always going to be that initial hype pump, isn't it?
Yeah,
right. It's always going to be that. But when it becomes normal, then the ones that stand out. This is why PYR stood out to me. Obviously, the whole market stand, no matter how good it is, but something that's people are already using. So that's my approach. I don't need to know much. All I need to know is if there's something that people already need and are already using, and you add that incentive to, okay, then there's the token. You gotta, do you really need the token? So a lot of the 99% of these projects, you just need the technology behind it. You don't need the tokens. But if you make it so that you have to have the token, then obviously it's like a stock then, isn't it? Sort of. It's not shares, but it's like something similar. So those are the only ones. Otherwise, I'll just short the fuck out of everything.
You know what, bro? You're not gonna believe this, fam. Yeah, but I swear the amount of FA alpha that you just dropped in the last 5 minutes, like.
I'm not an FA. It's common sense, isn't it? You don't need FA for this. It's just common sense.
Nah, legit. You just dropped some serious blockchain gaming alpha. Like that was fucking cool, bro. And I want to add to it. So blockchain gaming, you got to think of it in terms of like freemium. Like if we take something like Clash of Clans as an example, I used to play Clash back in the day as well. I got really good at that. Clash, you either have to raid loads and loads and loads and loads, or you have to buy. You can buy coins as well. Now the thing is, if those coins were tradable on the market, then I appreciate one or two people in the comments saying, do you really want your kids to be gambling their allowances for games, etc., etc.? But the reality is that if money is going to flow into games anyway, and it's just going into people's pockets, why not have it on an exchange where you could trade these tokens? Where if you wanted more tokens, you could log into an exchange app and you could buy the tokens from there, wallet to wallet. Every time you make an account on the game itself, like imagine on RuneScape, bro, right? If you clicked on your bank, and at the top of your bank you had a MetaMask wallet, you had a wallet address, and you could filter through between MetaMask, between exchanges, and you could actually buy this RuneScape token that would be used to help push your account. How fucking amazing would that be, bro? Legit, that would be serious FA in my opinion. Oh, SE, you've gone quiet there, bro.
Oh shit, I'm talking with the mic off. See, the thing is, you just mentioned, do you want your kids to be buying this? Listen, end of the day, it's happening regardless, with or without you. Do you want your kids on an iPad and playing games all day? You got grown kids, you got grown men on here playing PlayStation all day, talking games. So you're going to stop your kids. It's at the age of this. And if you brought up your kids already playing games, you're not going to change that overnight.
100%.
And to have peace of mind, you will let them. So it's going to happen regardless of what's right or wrong. It's accept fact, even if that fact may not be something you like. And the thing is, it's just fact. Another thing is, you already, a lot of these gaming ones, you're already competing with like PlayStation games. People already want to play. You can make it look all nice, but you're competing with proper gaming companies that outside of crypto that people are already playing. So you can't compete with them. Now, I personally think the best way would be is work with them. because people already want them. You got the user base, people playing without the incentives of earning money anyway, or all these tokens. But if they somehow build it, they're the best guys to go with. Build a game people want, so fulfill that. Then bring the crypto guys in or projects in to like work with them or build on that. You don't make your own game because it's not gonna work. These guys, their job is you got people making games that are just doing it for the pump and dumps.
Yeah.
Okay, short term you can make it appeal like people want. People are still not gonna pay. If something's real and it's got longevity, it'll last no matter how bad it is. It's like, some of these stocks, like I don't know, like these Amazon. Amazon is doing better in a in a recession. I mean, it's taken over, but it's longevity. It's everybody needs it. So if everybody needs something, that's where I go towards.
Yeah, 100%, man. I couldn't agree with you more, bro. I couldn't agree with you. I'm just conscious of time, bro. We're coming up to an hour and 20. If you guys want to throw in some questions real quick, we're going to sort of start wrapping up the stream from here.
Okay, I've got to go in 5 minutes. So,
yeah.
I've got to... Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So if you guys have anything you guys want to mention to TraderSZ, now is your chance to quickly say it. I can see he's answered a few questions in the chat as well. Something that I think would really help these guys, bro, is something that you helped me with a couple of years ago, which was building a routine, right? I had no routine at all whatsoever. I'd pick and choose when I'd put time in. How many hours do you spend in a week, do you reckon, at your desk? Even though you've been in this game for 10 years, 11 years, how many hours do you still spend at your desk, charting, looking at information, parsing it all together? How long would you say?
I see, the thing is, before that, it's not about how many hours you spend. It's about making the most out of the situation you've got. Not everybody's in my situation. My situation evolved from one step to another because I made the most out of what I had. And then once you do that, then you can mold your lifestyle to how you want. So I understand people knew they already got jobs, got families, they ain't got time. And whoever says they don't have time is lying. You've got time to tweet, okay? You've got time to watch TV, you've got time to do this, then you have time. If you really want something, you'll make the time, that's the fact. So you make as much time as you can, and it's gonna be hard at the beginning, but once you start growing and start being profitable, then you can, you then have free time, you understand? So 100%. You make time for yourself once you see the success, but you have to earn the time. So whatever little time you have, if you use it wisely, doing proper stuff and not make excuses, if you want it, you really do it anyway, then somehow more time presents itself. Because
Agreed.
You've earned that time, you do less of the other things, and because you've seen profit in the other things, and slowly that takes over. So now I just do whenever I want. I just do it. I don't know how many hours I do, I don't count it. But I'm at a stage where I just do it because I enjoy doing it. It's like a hobby now. But I don't have to, I have to just walk away now. But you have to earn it. So if you want it badly, you'll make the time and you'll do what needs, not just, hoping. Because there's time people just waste. Look at the charts being fuck all and shit posting and expecting some miracle to happen, or actually do the work, but efficiently. Are you learning or are you just staring? There's a difference.
100%, 100%. SC, bro, just for the remaining people in the stream, if the market does continue in the fashion that it's continuing, will you let us know when you think a bottom might be forming?
Yeah, I mean, I'll always be doing my streams. I'll come on here. I mean, I'm talking to you all the time anyway. So
100%, 100%. So
when I believe it is, then we'll jump on.
100%. So you guys have heard it. You guys have heard it. A lot of people in the stream has made a lot of money from TraderXO and TraderSZ. TraderSZ is he does a lot for free. He does a lot for free, and he doesn't get enough respect and enough credit for being the trader that he is. So make sure you're following him on Twitter. Make sure you're following him on YouTube. TraderSZ does have his own YouTube channel where he does come live every Monday for Bitcoin for Ledgers. You guys can catch up with Bitcoin. You guys can see what the current market is doing. Make sure you guys are tuning in. Make sure you're following him over at Twitter, Trader1SC. And make sure that you guys are paying attention to the news and information that he's giving you guys. It's not something that you're going to get every day. It's not something that you're going to get every day. When you find somebody that you can click with, when you find somebody who can teach, when you can find somebody who's been in the game long enough to help you learn, respect and appreciate the time that person gives. So I want to say a massive thank you. Oh, goodness. He's just jumped off. He's just disappeared. Meeting ended. Okie dokie. I wanted to say a big thank you to him. Hold on, let me have a look. One second. Just let me just double check. Because I do wanna say goodbye to him. Yeah, okay. All right, he's gonna jump off from here. He's gonna jump off from here. So there you have it, folks. That was today's stream. I'm gonna conclude it here. It was a great stream. We learned a lot from TraderSZ. He has incredible insights in the market, and I'm gonna repeat it one more time. You know, all four of us, myself, SC, EXO, and Dank, we all have our respective channels. We all come live for you guys. We want to help. We want to give back, right? And the best way that we can do that is by sharing the information that we have and the information that we're aware of for you guys, to make it easy for you guys. Now, I go live Monday to Friday, 12:15 p.m. UK time, every weekday. All right, so I'm expecting you guys to tune in for more alpha. I'm expecting you guys to tune in for a lot more interviews. I'm going to be bringing SC back on again in the future. I'm hoping to bring on EXO. I'm hoping to bring on Dank. And you never know, if we get lucky enough, we might have a stream on this show where all four of us come in and all give you our views and opinions on the market. So thank you to all of you guys who joined. Make sure that you smash the likes. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It helps support the stream, and it will help me come back live for you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, on Monday, and the week after that. So again, thank you everyone. Take care. Have a blessed Friday, and I will see you all on Monday.